Let's unfurl the myth behind the blind hand knight. Crowned, not by conquest but by covenant. Name, King Viral of the Hollow Accord era, the fifth silence realm, the verdant shroud. Once a seer warrior, Viral was famed for his ability to read fate in the veins of leaves and the cracks of stone. His kingdom thrived not through domination, but through ritual pacts with the land itself. Every treaty was signed not with ink, but with offerings, bone, bark, and breath. But during the eclipse of the covenant, Viral broke the sacred pact. He reached for a forbidden blade said to cut through memory itself. In doing so, he severed his sight, not just physically but symbolically. He blindfolded himself with the cloth used to wrap the blade, a gesture of penance and protection. From that day forward, he ruled by touch and trust alone. The crown he wears is not a symbol of power, but of burden. Each gemstone represents a broken vow. Red circle red, the blood pact with the forest tribes. Green circle green, the harvest promised to the river folk. Blue circle blue, the silence treaty with the sky watchers. The dents and scratches? Not battle scars, but ritual markings, each one carved during a night of reckoning. His right hand, extended and weathered, is known as the hand of asking. It receives nothing unless freely given. His left, gripping the sword, is the hand of memory. It never strikes first, but it never forgets. Legend says he still walks the shrouded realm, blind but never lost, seeking to restore the hollow accord. Those who meet him must choose, offer a truth to his open hand, or face the weight of memory in his blade. Absolutely. Let's graft King Viral's myth into your origin tree, where memory, covenant, and surreal symbolism intertwine. Deciduous tree, the origin tree of the hollow accord. Root system, the memory blade. Buried deep beneath the tree is the blade Viral once wielded, the one that severed sight and bound him to silence. Its roots wrap around the hilt like veins around a forgotten truth. Each root is etched with broken vows, feeding the tree with memory and regret. Trunk, the blind steward. The trunk bears the texture of aged armor, grooved like chainmail, knotted like scars. Embedded within the bark are ritual markings, jagged glyphs that mirror the dents in Viral's crown. The trunk leans slightly westward, toward the direction of the eclipse, as if still bowing in penance. Branches, the hands of asking in memory. Two primary branches stretch from the trunk. The right branch, gnarled and open-palmed, is the hand of asking. It bears fruit only when truth is spoken beneath it. The left branch, straight and rigid, is the hand of memory. Its leaves never fall, even in winter, and shimmer faintly with a metallic sheen. Canopy, crown of the accord. The crown of the tree glows with tarnished gold leaves, each veined with red, green, and blue, echoing the gemstones of Viral's crown. These leaves hum softly when wind passes through, whispering fragments of old covenants. Fallen leaves, the witnesses. Scattered around the base are leaves shaped like sigils, each one a witness to a broken pact. They do not decay. Instead, they petrify into stone tablets, forming a mosaic path that leads to the tree's base. Let's graft Genesis 9 verse 3 into the mythos of King Viral and the origin tree, not as mere scripture but as covenantal code, living, breathing, and binding. Herb Genesis 9 verse 3 layered into the origin tree of the hollow accord. Every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you, even as the green herb have I given you all things. Genesis 9 verse 3 KJV. Interpretation as covenant. This verse becomes the foundational law of the hollow accord, the divine permission to partake, but only through reverence. In Viral's realm, it's not a license to consume, but a sacred trust. To eat is to remember, to harvest is to honor. Tree layering. Roots memory blade. The blade buried beneath the tree is etched with the verse in ancient glyphs. But the final word, all things, is deliberately smudged, as if the tree itself questions the absoluteness of dominion. Trunk, blind steward. Viral's blindfold is stitched with threads dyed from green herbs, symbolizing the verse's second clause. His blindness is not punishment, but a ritual act to ensure he never takes without asking. Branches, hands of asking in memory. The hand of asking bears fruit only when the verse is recited aloud with sincerity. The hand of memory glows faintly when someone breaks covenant. Its leaves darken, veins pulsing like a warning. Canopy, crown of the accord. The golden leaves shimmer with the verse's rhythm. Wind passing through them creates a whisper that sounds like, "Given you all things," but only when the tree is approached with clean hands. Fallen leaves, witnesses. Each petrified leaf around the base is inscribed with a moment when the verse was either honored or violated. They form a mosaic of covenantal history, a living archive of Genesis 9 verse 3 in action. Blind hand, night crown alloy.